as we reform, as we put the corrective measures in place going forward, our key anchor must be peace and stability, so that that environment can be conducive for everybody to go about their activities. It is easy to take it for granted, but I can tell you there's no peace in Sudan today. They are scattered. 23 million people, or 25, are facing a serious humanitarian crisis and total hunger. 10 million have been displaced. In some of our neighboring countries, there are serious challenges. So let's not, as a community, as a society, take our peace and stability for granted. Let us take corrective measures, but let us not undermine the peace and stability. The countries that have suffered have taken up to 40 years to start showing signs of recovery. Somalia went into chaos. It is now they're beginning to show a little bit of recovery. 40 years. So if you're a young person today and your country does not recover in 40 years, if you are 18, or if you are 20, and your country is thrown into turmoil for the next 40 years, tell me where you will be. So it is important that we look at it more broadly, and we encourage our young people as we express ourselves that there must be a very clear indication that peace and stability are critical. The Sahel region is in devastation. Some people don't go to school whatsoever. So who are we breeding in those countries when nobody goes to school? What kind of nationals is the continent creating in different parts? So I really want to appeal in this particular sitting that we do what is right. Those in leadership and in authority do what is right. Those who are in school and whatever do what is right, so that we handle with dignity and integrity the responsibilities we have at every stage in our human life calendar, so that we can be able to move forward in a more positive manner going forward. We have a country to protect. Let us work together. We have made mistakes along the way, and don't be cheated. We will also make mistakes as we go forward. There's no regime, there's no system. For as long as you're a human being, once in a while you stumble. Our forefathers were there. They did what they did. You cannot say they never made mistakes. They did make mistakes, but they held on to the country. We are here today. We shall make our mistakes, all of us. But the country must not go down with our mistakes, because there'll be another generation to come and take over. These are the critical issues that I think we all need to really ponder over and reflect upon. And I can tell you, resuscitating an economy is not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not instant coffee. It takes time. And sometimes it can take a very, very long time. Sit back and imagine what it might take to reconstruct Gaza today. We must reflect on some of those things. So as we move forward, what happens? We must also look at the young people you are training in the TVETs here. The truth be told, some of them are self-employed. They are making their beds. They are making furniture in certain aspects of our cities and our urban areas. Now, just imagine you as a TVET, you have done your graduate, you've done your best, you've taken time, you've designed your bed, or you've designed the piece of furniture, and some people just come and damage it and ruin it. You have spent money, perhaps it's on credit from a financial institution or a cooperative society. Those guys will not wait for you. They'll want their payment. But somebody somewhere has just come and damaged it. That's not right. Even if we are expressing ourselves, why are you impoverishing the young men and women who are the TVET? Because the truth be told, at my age, Musalia Mudavadi, I am now old, I cannot learn that skill. I would be a very slow operator of the kind of skills that you're dealing with. So who are you undermining when you hit at those places? You're undermining the young people of this country. Not Musalia Mudavadi, the young people. So I thought that sometimes we should not shy away from speaking to some of these issues, but in a sober manner so that we all reflect on them. We take criticism as it comes, we learn from it, but always a moment of meditation, taking a step back and reflecting. How would you sleep if you know you have destroyed somebody's life savings, another young person's life savings? How do you sleep? Does it feel good? I don't know. But I think I would have nightmares if I know I have been destroying my sister's or my brother's business enterprise in Chavakali, or in Kakamega, or in Nyeri, or in Lunga, or in Isbania. So let's take a moment as a country and reflect on some of these issues.